I know you guys can probably not hear me or see me. Hold on a minute. Woo-wee. It's gonna be one of these days, one of these days, one of these days. All right. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on a second. How is that happening? Okay, can you guys hear me for right now? There's something happening with whoops, you guys couldn't even hear me at all. Ever since that stuff was happening this morning, my tablet has gone bananas. And I don't know because it shouldn't have anything to do with it. But hold on a minute. I'm going to switch my Wi-Fi's and see if that helps. Because, yeah, it's gone. I don't know what's happening, but the tablet doesn't like the connection. So you guys can hear me okay? All right. I'll move you guys in just a minute. Just give me a second and then we'll have to see if it relaxes a little bit. So anyhow, hello, Sue. Hi, Donna Sue. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Teresa Cherry. Hi, Luann. Thank you. Troy, can you guys see Troy right here? Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Janine. Okay, Trace, we'll see you in a minute. Hi, Sharon. You hear me? Yeah, it's getting crazy. Yeah, I know. Can't stay long, about to go into the dentist, poor planning. Oh, yucky. I don't like dentists. Hi, Julie. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Lynn Perkins. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Mary Casey. Hi, Annette. All right. It looks like we're booting. So hold on just a second. You guys aren't going to hear me for a minute again. Hold on. All right. Can you hear me now? Is it back to normal? I don't know how many times I can reboot this thing. Hi, Carrie. Oh, Carrie, your name is different on YouTube. Hi, Helena. Oh, it's been crazy with this whole thing. I don't know how many of you noticed, but all Facebook went down. It was completely gone. Hi, Marianne. You did. Okay, I'll take a look. All right. Hey, Nicole. Okay, it's okay now. All right. So, was that Nick or Trevor? That was Nick. Oh, that was Nick. You guys don't usually get that camera. That was Nick. Hi, Sue Rustin just came in and you sound fine. Okay, great. All right. Before anything else happens, let's get my other camera over here changed back to my desk. And then I will put my desk on screen before anything else goes wacky. Let's turn this light back on. Just took the best nap ever. Oh, I did not know what to do with myself this morning. Yeah, it's kind of scary. It's very scary that, in a blink of an eye. That's why if you guys are not signed up to my Telegram, please consider signing up to Telegram. Telegram is a completely free app, but I can communicate with you on there as far as where you can find me if the book ever goes down. Hi, Michelle. So also, if you I know sometimes you either love Facebook and not YouTube, or you love YouTube and not the book. So I would also consider, though, subscribing to my YouTube channel, because remember, I am in tandem right now. So I am on YouTube right now, and I'm on Terry's Crafty Creations and Terry Lightsey. So if the book ever goes down, I'm still doing my live, because I'll still be live over on YouTube. So just, just keep that in mind. Just shows how reliant we are on the book these days. Yeah. Kathy. Hi, Miss Kathy. This is Hobby Lobby. So, I know it probably looks funny because yesterday we started, a project. I'm going to tell you guys, this happens more often than you guys think, especially to me. I wasn't excited about the project, just the substrate, even before I started. And I had mentioned it to Nicole. I was like, Nicole, I'm not excited about doing these hanging things. I said, but it's on my desk, so I'll give it a whirl. Things were going wrong left and right with it. I put the owl on wrong. Something else I did. Oh, one of them were crooked, and I don't even know that we noticed that. Drusy! So that has to be I have to put that aside, y'all, because if I'm not excited about the project, when I'm sitting here trying to do it, you guys will hear it all on my voice. You could probably hear it yesterday. I wasn't excited. I was getting irritated because you guys couldn't even see what I was doing as far as bringing out the dimension in that crown, because everything was so shiny. So I have to put it aside. I will probably finish it on my time so you guys can see it. But yeah, and that happens. If there's ever a project where you just lose it, move on, because you don't want, it's happening again. You don't want to, even though I freeze, can you guys hear me? Because this cam isn't freezing. So can you guys let me know, even though I'm freezing, can you let me know if you can hear me? Otherwise, I'm going to have to take the face camera off. You know what I can do? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This is getting annoying now. Hold on a second. I'm going to take this off and see if it even helps. I'm on the same internet, so this shouldn't happen. But can you let me know if you can hear me, even though I'm frozen up there? I'm going to YouTube. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get everything back up over here. I will change the tablet if that's what's happening. I'm not sure why it's doing it, but it's freezing like crazy. All right. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay. Can you guys hear me? I'm going to leave studio on my tablet because I'm not sure what's going on. So hold on. Let me get that out. Yeah, it is a mess. I don't know what it's doing, but it does not, my tablet is not happy with it at all. So hold on, and I will try and get this one removed, and then I'll put this up on screen. All right. Sorry, y'all. That's why I have 5 million gadgets and gadgets galore, because of things like this. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, good cuggly muggly. I'm telling you what. Are we okay now? I know. It's the weirdest thing. Hi, Carol. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Carla. Hi, Janine. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to, I need to make sure I totally leave studio on here, though, because this is just going to, if this comes back on, it's going to look really crazy. Okay. I think I'm good. I think we can see everything. Also, if you guys seen, I did post the details on the class today. If you are interested in the class, you should have received a message from me. If you didn't, message me and then I'll reply to you with the link. I'm excited because I have that exact item. This one. All right. So like I was telling you guys, I wasn't feeling the project. So we're going to switch it up. You guys know that I either like to do like decor pieces or I like, did you hear that? Decor pieces, or I like organization stuff. I like stuff that we can use, right? So this is from Hobby Lobby. It's it says it's a decor caddy, but look at how much room it has. I mean, and I thought this would be cool because sometimes I know some of us, we craft wherever sometimes, depending upon our projects, like if we're crafting in our kitchen or if we have to move our tables or whatnot. So I thought it would be pretty cool. Like you could put your brushes in here, you could put your scissors, whatever you needed, and you can actually take it around with you. If you are always moving, or if you paint furniture or something like that. But of course, we can't leave it just like this, right? So, Dana, hi, Sandy. So we are going to, do all the things to this. So I am thinking about, first of all, it's got all the ridges, right? Ruffles have ridges. So look at, I want to put this trim into that. So even though it has that lip, because it's would you bin, right? It will form and go right down in there. By the way, I did put bonding primer on this. So I put this bonding primer on there yesterday because I knew as soon as I popped off of this live yesterday that I was like, I can't keep doing that project. I'm not feeling it. So we're going to put the trim around there. And then what I want to do is decoupage, but I don't want to decoupage the whole thing because it's broken up in sections. I'm thinking we will decoupage, maybe one of the two sections and then do something in here like maybe some transfers or something. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jackie Bates. They only had one. Eh? Huh? Hi, Connie. I'm good. How are you? So let's see. So I pulled out, look at this one's really pretty. So this is Burgundy Rose. This is a redesign transfer. And then I also, do you guys remember I showed you this the other day, the Salon de Diane. This is also a redesign transfer. And then, of course, I also still have the Timeless Designs transfer that I didn't use. But I also had gotten a couple of these. They're rub-ons, but it's a different type, right? A little different, but they're just like a silver metallic. So they look like that. So I don't know. We're going to do this up. We're going to do, it all butamus, but we'll see. And I also pulled out Living Coral and also Flower Market because, like I said, I just want to do, we're going to have Would You Bin. We're going to have a little bit of decoupage. I'm thinking maybe we vintage effect medium, one of the other pieces, and then, bling it all out. Are you following? Because of course you will bling. Eh. Oh yeah, I have that that rice paper out here too. Well, it's the redesign with transfer rice paper. So the first thing I want to do is, although I have the base on here white, let's go ahead and put on the Waverly chalk paint, which is an ivory color. So we'll get a little bit of that white knocked down a little because I don't like the stark white. Hi, Miss Wanda. Hi, Martin. Hi, Lynn. I'm sorry. I'm sure I missed a bunch of you coming in because I was fussing with my tablet. So, yeah. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's just Terry Lightsey. If you have my link tree, you can find it on my link tree as well. If, you know, I always tell you guys, if I ever disappear on the book, go over to YouTube because I'm going to be there in real time as well. And also, I was starting to tell you that I did post details on the class. Be careful, son. So if you were Onyx, what are you eating? Get it. She let it go. So if you're interested in the bunny box class, but more importantly, learning how to mix custom colors for velvet powder, you can just put in the comments under that picture, and then I will put you into the class chat. Now, that class chat is, you're not obligated to purchase the class. It just has all the details in there. And I will tell you, you all, I got a stinking deal. We're getting, you know, a lot of Pentart products for an amazing price. So all the details are in that group. So if you're interested, just put a comment and I'll put you in that chat group. So you can see there was a little distressing all over the bottom of the metal. That's how it came. It was just little distress, you know, all over. Hi, Trina. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, not the stark white. It's just, it's too much. Hi, Robin. I always still want to do the rub-on paint decor. The flowers are paint rub-on, correct? Hi, Terry. Have you ever done a decoupage on a window? I would like to see it. I've done a small window. You know how they have the small window pieces that you can buy? It has, you know, the glass panes, like it's usually broken into 4. I've done that before. I've decoupaged in the panes, if that's what you're talking about. Robin, this is not paint. Oh, you want me to help you? It goes this way, baby. Here, let me have it. It's the little filter. It goes this way, like that. It's not paint. It is, they're transfers. That's what it is. Rub-on transfer for crafts. Just that's it. It's in my Amazon store. What you doing for your birthday, Trina? Or are you gonna do something this weekend? How did you get that off, Papa Boy? There you go, love. So we're just going to knock all of this white down. Yeah, you got to plug it in, baby. Plug it into, it's the same charger as your phone. Hi, Tina. Ooh, I can't wait to see. Oh, by the way, Drewsy, as I was coming in, I seen your upside down crown. Fabulous idea. Fabulous idea. I never thought of that either, but what's funny is the egg holders that I have, they look just like crowns. So yeah, that was a great idea. Isn't it funny how you look at things and it doesn't dawn on you. I'm just getting all in the inside of this. Whatever paint color we do, paint this or whatever we do, I will be doing the inside and then varnishing it, because whoever has this is going to be putting brushes or whatever tools in there. So I'll make sure that it is varnished and protected, so that way there's no chipping going on. As soon as I seen your post that says, I didn't know why I didn't think of this sooner. And then I was like, oh my gosh. Yes. The perfect idea. So if you didn't see, Drucy she did an egg, but she turned a crown from Totally Dazzled upside down to be her egg stand, which I have little ones in my Amazon store. And the funny thing is I sent a couple to Nicole in her box, and I was like, oh, you can turn it over and you even use them as a crown, like on your angels. But didn't think about the Totally Dazzled crowns as being egg holders and all the different sizes. Brilliant, I tell ya. So now we're all going to go through our drawer of crowns and so this is the Posh Chalk brush that I love using, especially for this when I have to get into corners like this, because it just makes it so much easier with that pointed tip. Oh, don't do that. Okay. I missed this whole side right here. Hello. And of course, I'm painting white with a black shirt on. You have to plug it in, baby. Get your charger, because you got to charge it a little bit. It's dead. Your charger will fit in there, son. Or the big ones from Home Store. Shelly was just talking to. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. Robin, I have a couple of the IOD inlays, and I've used them a couple of times. I haven't on my time. I haven't done it on a live or anything. I don't know how I feel about them, to be honest. They're fairly pricey. The inlays, the IOD inlays are anyways. And when I tried it, now this was a long time ago when I tried them. It was a little, you have to practice. I just like anything new, you have to get used to it and practice. But it wasn't anything that, I don't know, I wasn't, for the price of them, it wasn't anything that I got into and that I bought, a ton of to try. All right. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, just at least, a coating. And then we'll dry it, and I'm not quite sure. I may end up painting that handle, but I didn't have to put bonding primer because it's just a wood handle. So we'll see what color it ends up. And I'm sure it's not going to be just left that way. Oh, Ashley. She remembered this year, y'all. She remembered this year. All right. So I'll paint the handle in just a little bit. Let's dry this first before I don't have anything to hold. Where did my dryer go? Oh, good cuddly muggly. Good cuddly muggly. They're not easy to do. I totally agree. Yeah, hi Regine, how are you? That's what kind of turned me off. Hi Sandy Triplet. It was a fun one, wasn't it? That's what kind of turned me off, was just that they are obviously, very different to use. It's very different from, decoupage, very different from transfers. And then, and I was willing to give it a whirl, but as soon as I seen the price tag on it, I went, whoo, maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. And then I don't think I really have thought about it since, Yeah, those of you who were on Monica's live last night, or if you weren't, you need to watch the replay because it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I have a couple of people on Crafty's Creations, Terry's Crafty Creations. If you'd like to join in on the chat, I have mostly everybody on Facebook and YouTube. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sandy. Did I say hi to you? Roly Poly in the house. Thank you. All right. So the outside of this is Roly Poly in the house. Oh, good Lord. We definitely don't need to hear my voice. This tablet is going to be the death of me today. Oh my gosh. Y'all, Troy, ever since the other night when he got that, fun order of all the gadgets and gadgets, now he keeps showing me Amazon and phone cases. I'm like, son, really? He's been bugging me all morning because he keeps showing me different phone cases that he wants. Just like, good gravy. I know, Bubbas. I know. We'll have to go, like, I don't know, to the Dollar Tree or the Salvation Army or something to get you some. Okay. Yes. Drusy! Hi, Marianne. Drusy's over on YouTube. It feels so more distant, and I miss the others. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's unless everybody goes over, you almost feel sometimes like you're missing you're missing out, right? Because right now, let's see. So there's 50 of you on Terry Lightsey. There's 12 of you on YouTube, and then there's 2 of you over on Crafty Creations. So you guys are literally everywhere. Okay, So does Troy change his phone cases every day, every minute, every hour, every? I'm going to leave that here for just a minute until we can figure out what we're using. Okay, so I didn't do a good job on. Again, there are imperfections in, you know, the metal itself. Like there's a little dent here. There's like little cracks in the paint here, but that's how it was. And if you look at it, even online, it looks like that. So let's take some of these out and look at, because look at the colors on this one. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can tell on the tube, but look at this. Please turn that down, Papas. Turn it down, baby. Turn it down, babe. There you go. Can you see that? It does feel different for sure. Now Donna Sue's over there. So we are doing this metal container from Hobby Lobby. And we're making, we're doing some decoupage, some transfers. So these are the transfers. But don't you think that would be beautiful on there? So if we did that, if we said we're going to use these as the transfers, I want to see what color do we pair as far as, oh my word, did I just touch my hair with all this paint in my hand? I want to see what color we pair with this as far as the rice paper goes. Because I want to, like I said, there's different sections on here. So if we use this, what can we put on here to match with that? So there's this. And it's not going to be a big portion of it. I think this one's too busy. Or the colors, something's wrong with that one. Oh my goodness, this one's even pinker. So that one's not going to work. We might have to pull out good old decoupage queen, I'm telling you. Hola, Ari. Ugh, can't get this one open. All right, let's look at this one. I know I've used pieces of this one before. Actually, we could use just the top of this. Look. So what I'm thinking is we just use the top of that on one of these sections. And then we would be able to use the flowers in any color paired up with that. What do you guys think? Hi, Sharon Smith. How are you? You guys like that? There's a huge lag. I'm letting it catch up before. Thank you, Ari. Flowers on the bigger section. Yeah, flowers on the bigger section, and then we can do like this down here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right. So, yeah, okay. So we'll use just the top of that. Let's get all of the rest of this stuff off of here so we're not dealing with so much. Okay. So what I want to do really quickly is we're going, so this is the collaboration with Chris Hunter. This is TR729. So that's going, this is just going to go right here in that little area there. And then we'll probably put some bling in here, which I say bling, but any trim that I have that will fit right in there. Thank you for the stars, Helena. All right, so let's get the trim on first so we can paint, or not paint, but decoupage, and then get the rest of this stuff on there. It's so funny how behind it is. There's a humongous lag. And our weather today, too, is yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Thank you. So, yeah, that's kind of, I found out that that's when I am looking for things, or I'm at the, Goodwill, I'm either decor or organization. So, let's get this on here. Which isn't a bad thing. There's always, it's always good to be able to have somewhere to put your brushes and your tools. And like I said, especially like if you are, mobile and painting like furniture, or, I know sometimes if I have a bigger piece, I have to set up my table, another table. And then I'm always, needing to come back because I need a brush. You're always coming back because I need my, scissors or a knife. Because I think of everything at once. But hi, Mary Lynn. How are you? We have scattered thunderstorms. Ooh. I need a new heat gun. What is your brand? This is the TGK. This is Would You Bin. So I only use Would You Bin. I do have a 10% discount. I will put it up for you. So the discount works on everything on the website. So the Posh Talk items as well, and all of the Would You Bin. You never want to, try to put your Would You Bin on when it's cold. So we're just heating it up to kind of measure what we need. And then you want to make sure you have a wood glue. I use Type Bond Quick and Thick. You never, ever, ever want to use hot glue. More shopping. So this is the TR729. All right. So I'm going to cut right there. So I just want to make sure. I don't know if this one's in my, I don't know if that gun is in my, the heat gun is in my Amazon, but if it isn't, I can put it in there because that's where I got it. Okay. So since we're down and around this way, this one is a thinner trim, so it does cool quickly. All right. Take advantage of your sweet discount offers. My heat gun quit on me. I have to get a new one. Not sure which one to get. I'm seeing all the little ones being used. All the little ones like the Ranger one, like this one. They're both good. I used the Ranger one for a long time. And I still use it when I, depending upon what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm actually going to start this at the seam here. Okay. I'm going to get my silicone brush, and while it's warm, I'm going to, because it fits in there perfectly. So I'm just going to start to shape that there. Okay, and then let's get the glue. But some are saying the Ranger one is not that great, other than quiet. I've never had a problem with it, Juicy. I've used it. That was the heat gun I used for a really long time. I never had a problem with it. I know some people, like, it has gone out on them and it's made funny noises and whatnot, but I never, and actually it's funny because I heard people saying that, I actually have a backup and I've never opened it. That's still my original one. I have a brand new one on my shelves, but I never had any problems with it. All right, so I'm just going to actually put this on the actual tin itself. And just like always, I'm going to focus it, make sure there's a lot here on that corner, because I can almost guarantee it's going to fold funny. Now, this is metal, so just be mindful if you're doing this when you're heating it up, if you're putting woodjebin on there, that everything is getting hot. So it makes it nice about silicone. I can also clean up at the same time. So, okay. So let's start getting this down. I'll actually hang it over just a little bit, so when I bring them together, I can cut right there. Okay, and then we're just going to heat. Not in your store, Terry. Okay, I'll put it in there. Just give me a minute. Don't put any links in there. I'll put it in there. Okay, and then I am going to make sure that I'm pushing, because it does have that little... And I need to be careful that I don't snap it, because it does have that little bit in there, that unevenness in there. I just want to make sure. And then I am going to, actually, when I'm pushing it down, I'm going to pull, push this way, because your woodjebin does stretch. So I'm going to push, so that way I can, get any extra. Are you showing me another case, son? Really? You're bound and determined to get. Okay, Bubbas, I have to order it. I will order it. Another one. 5,070,000. All right. I'm getting a little willy-nilly with the glue, but I'll clean it up. I have a question. If we buy from your Amazon store, yes, it does. That's why I was saying just to hold on a minute, and I'll put the links in. It's a little, it's not, you know, but it is, my Amazon store is set up as an affiliate as well. So anytime you shop anybody's Amazon store, it gives them a little bit of credit. Amazon literally is a little bit of credit, but hey, everything helps, you know, everything I'm grateful for always. So, okay, same thing. I'm gonna come again. I want to keep pushing and pulling, but being careful that I don't snap it. And then we'll go back and heat it all again to make sure it's all adhered. Okay, let's get this corner of glue and down here. And then we'll paint. I really like that transfer. Had it now for not too long, but I've been wanting to use it. So one thing I will mention, I have the 2 rings on your right hand, love them. These, I am obsessed with Monica's jewelry. It's just, you know, everything is so pretty and so affordable. And I love her, so, you know, I've always been a big, you know, I love supporting small businesses, so. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to kind of take a look because I'm getting here towards the end. Whoop. I want to make sure that I have as much I have it as tight as possible because I'm going to cut it pretty quickly here on this other side. So I'm going to heat this up. Hi, Linda. Troy needs his own Amazon page. Oh, my Lord. No, you were obsessed with the jewelry? We didn't know. Look, if you guys have got to stare at my hands for a couple of hours, you might as well have some pretty jewelry on it, right? I mean, look at all the paint and all the other crud that gets on there. Like, at least you could look at some pretty jewelry. I'm telling you, if I had a sink by me, it would be perfect. But then I'd be washing my hands every few minutes because I don't like all of this stuff on my hands. Okay, so we're getting back over here to where we started. Make sure we've got enough glue. And then is what the reason for all the jewelry purchases, Lisa? Is what the reason? All right. So I'm just going to move this up a little bit while it's all warm because I want to heat this original piece here because I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut top and bottom so that it fits in there snug. And I'm going to use that line And I tell you guys, I'm literally just pushing down and letting, you know, and cutting. I'm not trying to scratch my surface underneath. Okay, let's get that off. And then let's get that on there. I feel like I've seen something that has a design like this, just like this. I don't know what it is, if it's something that I have or what. That we have to look at your hands. No, even if I'm not, I wear jewelry anyways. So even if I am not on a live, I still have jewelry on. Okay, I'm going to come back around. Actually, let's start this way because this is where I started. And I'm just going to reheat it to make sure that it's adhering. So once you get your wood you've down, you want to reheat and really make sure. Are you trying to put your watch on, baby? And really make sure that it's adhering to your surface. So you heat it, glue it, and then you heat it again to make sure that it's stuck down. Also, if you need to make any adjustments as far as moving your trim, you can do that now too. Because until it has set, I'm sorry, you guys, he has me putting on his watch, and his wrist is so tiny. Oh my goodness. So you heat it to get it onto your surface, and then you want to heat it again to make sure it's adhered. But if you have to adjust it, you can do that at this time too, because until it's set overnight, you can still move it. All that bling, and I wear no jewelry at all. Now, my mama was always that way. She always had her hair done, always had her nails done. Not necessarily, you know, but they were always painted. She just was one of those. She never left the house unless she was, you know, always presentable and beautified. And so I don't know. And it also just kind of, you know, kind of lifts up my mood anyways when I'm, you know, rather if I'm out in sweats and a sweatshirt, if I've got some bling on or whatever. I don't know. To each his own. To each his own. Now, when I was little, you couldn't get me to wear, because I was, you know, sports and everything else. So, yeah, that's just how I grew up, Vicky. Like, you know, you didn't go out looking all crazy. My mom, I can't ever remember my mom ever leaving the house without, like, she didn't have to be done to the nine, like, you know, full face of makeup and glamour and diamonds and pearls or anything, but she was always, you know, she always looked nice. Always, always, always. Okay, I think we are good. Kind of thinking though that I'm oh, you know what? It's the lip. I was like, it's not making the difference. I love the jewelry too. My nails need lots of help. My mom always used to say, look good, feel good. Exactly. I think so too, Drewsy. I put it on last night and I was like, ooh, I like that right there. Okay, I feel like, no, I feel like it's still, it can be cut just, it's literally like not even a 16th, itty bitty amount. Now, don't get me wrong. When I'm taking Trevor to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, I don't put my bling on now. I'm not silly. Shoot. The only thing that goes on is contacts. So I can see where I'm going. Look at that, you guys. My mama told too. Her makeup, her clothing, her hair, her jewelry, like going to church every day. Yep. Yep. I don't know. You know. Okay. And then Dina made me laugh because she said the other day, she watched an old video, but she wasn't sure it was me because I didn't have all my bling on. It's like, yeah, I always wore like my rings that Trevor and Troy had given me or whatnot, but I didn't have, paparazzi jewelry on or anything. So she was like, yeah, I wasn't sure you didn't have your signature jewelry on. I'm like, yeah, no, those are mine. Okay. So I am going to really quickly paint the trim. Hair. And then we'll start putting on some of these transfers. Well, actually, we'll do the decoupage first. And then the transfers. And then we can decide what we do as far as the color. But I love that trim. It just worked out perfectly in there. Sorry, I'm hitting the camera with this handle. Oh my gosh. So Trevor goes to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, but he's in the next town over. So we have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, get my wits about me. And then, get ready, get everything situated. And then we're usually out of the house at 7. So that way, traffic, morning traffic and whatnot. But yeah, I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and even Saturdays. It's bananas, I tell ya. Okay. All right. Let's dry that really quickly. And then we'll get this paper. Make sure I didn't miss anything because I'm apparently getting known for missing areas. All right. Now I can put that in the water. For no reason? Oh my goodness, really? At 6 o'clock every day? Oh, by the way, guess who was up at 6 o'clock this morning and ready to go? Mr. Troy Boy was like, yeah, no, you're not leaving me. What the heck? Now my dryer is not working because I'm not plugged in. Today is just a day, y'all. I tell you what. I'm all can't sleep. Yeah, Carrie, I'm not either. Okay, Marie Ann, thanks for being here. Carrie, I'm not either. When I used to work, 9 to 5, I used to tell everybody, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me until at least 10 o'clock, unless it's an emergency. Because I am not a morning person. The older I've gotten, I feel like I've gotten better. But goodness gracious, was it hard for me. Especially when I was younger. I did not, I did not like it at all. Oh yeah, no, Troy, I'm telling you guys, ever since that day that I got caught, I knew his body clock. He was going to, I thought it was going to take him a few times, but nope. Excuse me. Ever since that time, he has been sure to be awake. And this morning we were being extra super quiet and nope. He was awake. He knew. Okay, so this is what we're going to put around here. Let's start on the seam here as well. And it's a really straight edge at the top. So this is going to be easy for me to just line up and then just sand that off. So that's true. If there's shopping involved, I am more than happy to be awake. More than happy. Okay, so I'm going to use my decoupage glue and varnish. Let's see how this acts with this. Because I feel like I almost feel like I used decor glue tacky the last time I put this on. So this is, it's Prima's rice paper, but it reminds me of like the dryer sheet feeling. And I feel like I used decor tacky the last time I used this type of rice paper because it stuck. It didn't give me any problems as far as getting this down, but let's see. We'll use just the regular decor varnish and see if that'll work. Yeah, I'll get up for shopping anytime. Well, hold on. It depends what type of shopping. Okay. Let's put this here. I'm still going to use my squeegee. I'm going to actually turn it though and use the other side because the paper can handle it, and also I don't want all that glue on my felt. There's enough on it daily. I stay up late. Opposite me. Oh yeah, former boss used to say, "I know not yet." Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, and everybody knew. Don't talk to Terry until at least 10 o'clock in the morning, unless it was an emergency. Like, don't come talking to me about something silly at 10 o'clock, or at the crack of dawn, because, See, this is what I'm talking about. I have a feeling I'm going to need to change this glue. Hold on. Because it's already pulling away. So let's just put it on top right away and see if it'll stay. Because of the material, because of this, the way it is, it soaks right through the fiber. So if it starts giving me problems as far as going down, staying down, then I will end up putting decor tacky on top of it. I'm a night owl too. Don't talk to me before. You guys are funny. See? I'm not the only one. After 10, after I'm, coffee, after I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready to deal with the day. Then I'm all good after that. I'm all good. But before then, yeah, probably not going to be your most favorite person to talk to. Getting too far up on that line there, so I just want to make sure. Because Troy always get up early too. Here's the thing with Troy. It's, yeah, he will get up at any time. And let me tell you what, he will get up always in a good mood. Always. So if he, if he hears noise going on and whatnot, he is more than excited to get up and to get going. If Troy could go without sleeping, he would, because I really feel like he thinks he's missing out on stuff when he's sleeping. So he would much rather be awake, but he is always, y'all, he's always in a good mood. And actually, he always does that, that little, we're going to end up cutting some of that butterfly off, but we'll keep as much of it as we can. But he always does that. Ah, that's his excited sound. But he always does that. So if I'm dressed, so let's say I've gotten up in the morning and he hasn't gotten up yet, I'll take that opportunity to like get dressed and do what I need to do. And then if I go to wake him up and I'm dressed, oh, he's excited as all heck because he knows we're going somewhere. And that Troy loves to be out of the house, just out and about. My granddaughter is a night owl and now works at Amazon while going to college, so we can sleep till 10. And you don't be calling her anymore. All right, so I am going to use a sander because you can on these, and sand that down. Where are my big ol' hunkers? Where's my big ol' hunkers? But I'm going to get some of this. Actually, is it okay? If it's fine, I'll just leave it. All right. And then we have a little piece here that's not cut straight. Good kuggly muggly. I'm just going to get my paper cutter out and cut this line straight because Lord knows it's not. Come on, I only need a little bit of you. There we go. So we are here and I need right there. So let's get that off. Actually, let's do it this way. I'm just going to, I'm going to just cut off a little portion here of what I need. So from here to about right there, I'll cut it a little bit longer. And then we'll get the sanding, the gator on here. Okay. But I need to make sure I measure this properly. So let's hold it there. Okay. If it overlaps a tiny bit, I'm not worried about it, but I'm going to try to get it as close as I can. Okay. Even my best friend knows not to call me before 10 a.m. unless it's an emergency. Yep. Wait, what happened? Okay, let's get this piece on. And I still feel like I want to go over this with the decor tacky. I don't know. I'm not confident that it's going to stay, but we'll see. Especially if I start sanding on it. So unlike like traditional decoupage, you know, rice paper, we would want to make sure that the edges are frayed and yada, yada, yada. But since this isn't traditional frayed edges, I'm just making hard cuts. What, baby? What? What? What is your watch telling you? Is it telling you it's time to buy a phone case or something? Something? Okay. Hold on, Mama. Oh my goodness. Is that your heart rate or your steps that you're taking today? Because you probably take enough steps for everybody. You're always moving and grooving. Okay. I guess it's down. Let's dry it and then we'll get the sanding to it. Oh, Deborah, that's awesome. Yeah, gadgets and gadgets galore. That's my thing, right? I do like a lot of, you know, gadgets and gadgets. Whatever's going to make it easy. Whatever makes it easy. Okay. Now, typically, I always tell you guys not to use, you know, a low grit paper, but I know when I've tried to get this off before. So I actually have a 120. So let's take the 120 and start getting this off. There we go. Hi, Renee. Not just easy, a better finished product. Aw, I've also bought several twos you've used on here. Aw, thank you, Carrie. I'm glad. That makes me happy that, you know, you guys are actually, that things I use are useful. I know people always make comments, you have gadgets for everything. I do, but I like things that make, you know, sense, to make things easier. So, yes, I have the silicone and the glue holders and all that other stuff, but it just, I think it just makes it easier and, you know, just helps in the long run. So I'm going to take a little more of the glue, go all the way around. I'm going to lay these fibers, what are fibers. I'm going to lay them down from the sanding. And it seems to be on there just fine. So by the time I varnish it and everything else, I'm sure it'll be on there just as good as any. If you find that it is giving you a little fit, though, you know, I would probably get a stronger glue. But I don't know. This one worked just fine. Okay, let's do this little side, and then we are good. Good. Oh, I see. I have a little piece under here that's not connected, so I'm going to squeeze some glue into there. Push out, and then all right. Now I don't need all of this on the bottom here. I received my prize. Oh, you are very welcome, Renee. You're very welcome. Okay, so there's our bottom. So still very neutral in color. I love it. It will darken up once that glue dries. I should probably not lay it there for right now. Let's put my topper back in here. And then let's look at the color. So if we're going to use bits and pieces of this, I'm trying to think what color we should paint the, trim. Because there are beautiful colors in here. Let me lay the handle down. Because we can pick up, since that rice paper down there at the bottom is a neutral color, we can either do a, like the green color. I'm thinking maybe the green. This light green color. Because I don't know that I necessarily want to do like a violet or a plum. So let's see. This one, I want to make sure it doesn't roll up underneath, because then if it sticks to it, that's not going to be good. Gosh, I feel like that white really got me with paint. So, where's my pistachio? Pistachio? Is this it? So we have, ooh, I like this one, y'all. Look at that one. So this one is olive tree green. Hi, Judy Stalker. Yes, green. It'll match my stuff. Is this going in the auction? Perfect for paintbrush? Yes, it'll be in the auction, Deborah. You like it? The plum or the burgundy? What's the name of the transfer? Where is it from? This is from my Micah daughters, and it's Burgundy Rose Garden. And you can find it on my Micah daughters. Looks like a match. Beautiful, shared. Thank you, Judy. All right. So let's do this. So I'm only going to paint the trim this color, and I'll more than likely paint inside this color as well, because I'm trying to get everything out of view. I feel wet. Hold on. What am I feeling wet? Oh, the rice paper. Hold on. Do you know if Hobby Lobby still has this little carry tray you're working at? I'm sure it does, because this, I haven't had this long, Carrie. I haven't had this long at all. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Deborah. So I'm just going to go around and dry this really quickly. One thing about this material of the dryer sheet, it does dry really quickly. I'm going to lay it down on that first. Let's make that sure. Hi, Callie. I got the round ones. I will have to make it over. You got the round ones. You will need to be schooled on the procedure to follow at the auction. I always go over it right at the beginning. It's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Okay. Let's take I kind of want a firmer brush because I've got to get into all the nooks and crannies there. Look at how pretty that color is. Oh my goodness. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm wondering though. I know I want to leave up here white. We're going to put trim in here. I'm trying to decide if I want to paint that little area under there as well. I'll true up that line in just a second. You guys know I got to get the smaller brush for that. I like kind of doing the big area first, and then look. Oh, you guys can't see it from there. That's going to be pretty. Hi, Miss Luca. How are you? What is the name of the adhesive you use with the velvet powder? It's Decor Glue Tacky. My word. Decor Glue Tacky. That was me, Onyx. I'm shaking the table. I'll come in with the tighter flat brush and I'll tighten up the lines. But for now, I just kind of want to get all of this painted. What time is it? Am I taking forever again? As usual. As usual, I take forever. Thank you, Deborah. Thanks, Juicy. We are. Hope you are too, Miss Luca. I don't know. I think we might need to paint in there because whatever trim I put down, it needs to be behind it. I mean, there needs to be color behind it. I think. I think. This brush is too soft. It's going to take me forever to wiggle. There we go. To wiggle, wiggle. Can't remember what I used this green on before, but I haven't used this in a while, and I forgot how pretty it is. I can't tell, is this green or gray? It is green, Miss Luca. It matches. You might be able to tell when I do this. It matches the green in the flowers. So like a large and in charge. Large and in charge transfer, but we're going to take some of the smaller flowers and put it kind of up here. Yes, both of them. They're two separate ones. They're both from Miss Monica. I think I said, what did I say? Olive tree? Yeah, olive tree green. It's the Pentart Decor Chalky. The chalk paints. Any place that I've gotten willy-nilly on, once I straighten this out, I'll just go back in with the plaster and fix it. All right, let's come around here for right now and do this other side, and then you can always do the back side off camera and then with you guys tomorrow and finish it up, depending on how long it takes me to do this. Okay. Now let's get a tighter brush, a smaller, tighter brush, and then fix these lines. Hi, Trees. Is your class over? Yes, Christina, it's Would You Been? And it's TR729. Okay, so I'm just getting a flatter, tighter brush so I can come in and get underneath here. It is the Chris Hunter collaboration. I'm going to need a even smaller brush to do that line. Hold on. Good cuggly mugglies. Good cuggly mugglies. All right. Hold on. Hi, Gail. Thank you. Hi, Betty. And be here all day. Well, we already are here all day. Anytime you're watching me, you're here all day. Trying to not make it until tomorrow. All right. Now, still trying to decide what I'm painting here. But until then, let's just, so really quickly, I always tell you guys when you're doing, when you're using the tape, right? So if you're using tape for, I don't know, to make your lines or stripes or whatever, there's a couple of different ways that you can go about this so that way you don't get seepage underneath there. One way is to go in with clear gesso. I don't think I will have that problem because there's a ridge there, but just in case. So if you go on with clear gesso, it will give you that blocker that will seal so that there's no paint that seeps up under your tape. It's clear gesso, so it doesn't hurt anything. It's actually just fine. It gives, gesso is what you would use, you know, for your paint to adhere. It gives tooth for your paint. So I'm just going to come around and make sure that I seal up that bottom part there so no paint gets under there. And I don't have to worry when I pull off my tape that I'm going to have little green dots everywhere. So if you're doing stripes, get yourself some clear gesso, and I guarantee you your stripes will always be clean. You won't have to do a bunch of cleanup afterwards. Okay? All right, let's dry that really quickly. And then I don't have to be so careful painting that top ridge there. Then we just need to, I need to decide what I'm doing down there, if I'm going to paint all the way in there or not. Thanks, Cheryl. But yeah, I promise you, you'll get perfect stripes every time if you just use some clear gesso. All right, let's come back over here. And now let's get this. So I'm not taking 10 years to do that paint ridge there. And also make sure that all of this is painted. And I know you guys might, think, oh, and I promise it won't get under there. Let me take a painting time that could have taken, another hour or so, knowing me. You want to open Skittles? Okay. Can you reach me from there, baby? That's a long reach for you. Can you? Ooh. No PT time today, huh? Skittle gummies? You're going to throw everybody off. Harry. There you go, Bubba. Can you reach? Good job. Thank you, Sandy. Bye, gang. Going decoupage clean shop. Bye, Deborah. Have fun. I love you too, Bubba's. You going shopping too? You leaving me too? I think if anything, I will at least paint that bubble, that little ridge there, and then we'll leave maybe that one and just set the trim in that. So I'll put tape down on this too, and then do that one too. But I won't bore you guys with that. I'll do that off camera. ST, a new term. Hi, Dewana. Skittle time. Okay. Let's dry this and see if I already see. And then we'll pull that tape off. And then, like I said, so tomorrow, I will also paint the inside too, so you guys don't have to be bored watching all of that. Just really want to make sure. I'm not so much worried about the bottom half because I have to tape that part off there. But I want to make sure all the white is gone from the top here because once I pull this tape off, I don't want to have to retape it. All right. You're getting thunder? Oh no! Odie! That makes me sad. Poor Odie. Hopefully it doesn't last long. Alright, I'm just going to make sure it's dry, and then we're going to come across and then just... See? No boo-boos. All of it got a straight line. So... Alright, so tomorrow, what I'm going to do when I hop off of here, I'm going to tape this one off here. So I'm going to do the taping right here. And then I'm going to paint the rest of that. And then I'll paint the inside. So then when we come back tomorrow, all we have to do is put on the transfers, put on the bling. We have to find bling that'll fit right in here, which I'm sure we have more than enough. And then I think that will be it. So I'll have another project ready to go, but I don't know. I think that trim it fit in there perfectly. And all of a sudden, right? It looks totally different all of a sudden. Hi, Miss Shauna. So again, I might even maybe fussy cut a couple of the flowers because the flowers are obviously humongous, right? Some of them. So we'll take some of the smaller, like the smaller clusters, and that's what we'll put up here. Or, like I said, we also still, because we did this so neutral, even the smaller clusters from this one work on there too. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll wait for you guys. I'll just kind of, tinker with it. But I will get all of the extra painting and whatnot done so you guys don't have to, be worried about watching paint dry any longer than you have to. So all I'm going to do is tape this off, paint this, and then I'll paint the inside. And then tomorrow, please post it. I'll probably miss watching. Oh, I always post pictures. Typically not the next day. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't feel good, Miss Linda. So yeah, so anyhow, thank you for being here and spending time with me as usual. I appreciate you guys. So I will be back here, same time, same place. We'll finish up this, and then, I got my box today, right before I was going on, from Hobby Lobby with the replacement of the crown and the clock, but I didn't open it yet, so hopefully it's not broken again. Anyhow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. You're welcome, Deborah. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. I'll talk to you later. Bye.